At Christmas dinner, my billionaire grandma said, "Still living in the house I bought you?" I froze. "I don't live in any house, Grandma." She turned to my parents. Their faces turned pale. I sat between my parents at Grandma Ruth's Christmas dinner when she set down her wine glass and smiled. "Sharon, dear, how are you enjoying the house I bought you? Are the neighbors pleasant?" My fork clattered against my plate. "I'm sorry, what house?" "The house I purchased 2.5 years ago, the lovely colonial on Maple Drive. Your mother said you were struggling with rent, so I bought it outright for $1.2 million and transferred the deed to your name." My mother went sheet white. Dad's hand trembled. "I lived in a studio apartment above a laundromat. I'd never owned anything." Grandma Ruth's gaze shifted to my parents with surgical precision. "Diane, Robert, would one of you care to explain?" The silence was deafening. My younger brother Jonathan stopped chewing mid-bite. "The deed was transferred to Sharon Eleanor Price," Grandma continued, her voice lethal. "I have the paperwork in my study." Jonathan wouldn't meet anyone's eyes. That's when I knew he was involved too. Grandma returned 5 minutes later with a folder, dropping it on the table hard enough to make silverware jump. Inside were photos of a beautiful 3-bedroom colonial with a wraparound porch. "This is 428 Maple Drive," she said, sliding the photo toward me. Then she pulled out the deed, signed and notarized. "December 15th, 2.5 years ago." She looked at my mother. "The same day you called me crying about Sharon being evicted." I was about to be evicted. I'd called my parents begging for help. They said they didn't have the money. They were saving for Jonathan's wedding, which, Grandma said flatly, I also funded to the tune of $89,000. My mother burst into fake tears. "We were going to tell her. Jonathan needed a place after college and the timing was perfect." "You thought you'd steal from your own daughter." Grandma cut her off. "You forged her signature, didn't you?" Dad finally spoke. "We used her power of attorney from when she was in college for medical decisions." "You used a medical power of attorney to steal property worth over $1 million," Grandma said. I turned to Jonathan. "You've been living in my house for 2.5 years." He looked genuinely ashamed. "I only found out the truth 6 months ago. I wanted to tell you, but Dad said it would destroy the family." "Destroy the family?" I laughed harshly. "I work 2 jobs to afford a 400-square-foot studio with black mold. I eat peanut butter sandwiches for dinner most nights. I haven't been to a dentist in 2 years. But sure, Jonathan, I'm doing fine." Over the next 48 hours, Grandma Ruth's forensic accountants discovered the full scope of the theft. They'd stolen $80,000 from my college fund for Jonathan's wedding, cashed a $20,000 savings bond from my 16th birthday for their kitchen renovation, redirected a $60,000 trust fund into Jonathan's name, sold stocks worth $40,000 that Grandma had bought in my name. Total, $420,000 stolen from me over 15 years by my own parents. I sat in Grandma's study, staring at the documents spread across her mahogany desk. "How could they do this to me?" "Guilt," she said, pouring herself a scotch. "They knew it was wrong. Easier to steal from someone if you convince yourself they don't deserve it anyway." The lawsuit was brutal. My parents tried every excuse. Their lawyer called me vindictive and greedy, but the evidence was overwhelming. Every document airtight, every transaction traced. The settlement took 6 months. They paid back $420,000 plus interest, covered all my student loans, and made a public statement acknowledging their fraud. My mother's final words, "I hope you're happy. You've destroyed this family." "No," I said. "You destroyed it when you stole from me. I'm just making sure everyone knows what you did." Jonathan's engagement ended when his fiance's family discovered the truth. He called me drunk. "My life is ruined because you couldn't let this go. Your life is ruined because you lived in luxury on stolen money and said nothing." I moved into the house on Maple Drive that spring. Grandma Ruth lived 4 more years. When she passed, she left me her entire $53 million estate. I used the money to start a foundation helping women financially abused by their families. We've helped over 3,000 women in 7 years. Every Christmas, I hang Grandma Ruth's photo above the fireplace. I raise a glass to her every year in the house she bought me. My parents taught me what family shouldn't be. Grandma showed me what it could.